Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
It's
hey,
Friday
hey.
night. And you know what that means? It's time for Around the Table. Hey, it's been a while since I've been here sitting with you, but I didn't come alone tonight. I have a very special guest with me. So listen, go get your water, go get your iced tea, go get whatever it is you want to sip on, and come on in and sit around the table with me as I speak to my guest this evening. I'm Vision Coach Alicia, and as always on Friday nights, I get very excited when I can come and share with my audience. And so tonight, guess what? I have a very dear friend of mine and a businessman. He is just about Ah, I've known him for so long, but I'm so excited about what he's doing. And so I wanted to bring him in tonight for a chat. So let me introduce you to my friend. This is IQ. IQ, say hi to the audience tonight.
How is everybody doing? Everybody's out doing out there. It's an awesome day. Awesome day.
Hey, awesome day. Well, everybody's kind of from their holiday yesterday, trying to get themselves back together, and some people just took an extra holiday. But
Yep.
sometimes people like you and I can't take a holiday, so we're so excited. Listen, if you come in, share this broadcast with someone because this is going to be very, very, very good tonight. I am actually in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and I'm excited to be home, and so is IQ. And guess what? He is the producer of a major fashion show here on the island. And but before we get started, IQ, tell the people a little bit about yourself and your background.
Well, my name is Ishmael Queely, aka IQ. Fashion model, event planner, producer. I've been doing this over, oh man, stop counting, over 40 years. Left St. Thomas back in 78, went to Florida, left Florida back in 80 and ended up in Los Angeles. There, got into modeling, won Barbizon Model of the Year, worked downtown on Los Angeles Street as a
Wait, you're
fashion.
going too fast. You
I'm
won
going too fast.
Barbizon Model of the Year.
Yeah, I won Barbizon Model of the Year because when I went to Barbizon School, in Pasadena, right there on Lake Boulevard, I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to win Model of the Year. If I don't win Model of the
Yes.
Year, that's not me. Okay, but I did win Model of the Year. I won it, and then went over to Paris for a while, and one thing lead to the next. One thing lead to the next.
Wow.
Mhm.
So you've been at this for a long time. Hi, Queens. Thank you all for coming in this evening over here on Instagram. You on Facebook, come on in, join us, and on YouTube. So we are covered tonight. And listen, if you happen to get a replay of this, make sure you hashtag replay and let me know that you got the replay. And also tonight, I'm going to ask you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're growing, and I want you to grow with us. So IQ, listen, fashionista. What does fashionista mean?
Fashionista means everybody's a fashionista because it doesn't matter. We all have our own individual tastes, right? So sometimes you see someone in a particular style, in a particular fashion, you don't like it, but it's not up to you, it's up to them. So fashionista mean is fashion for the young, for the I don't want to say old. Fashion is for everybody, cover all walks of life, all nationality, all barriers, you name it. Everyone is a fashionista. Bottom line.
Yes, with their unique style. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Listen, I I was looking at all the events and everything that is leading up to this big day. What are the dates of Fashionista and where is the location going to be?
The events for fashionista is August the 9th to 10th and 11th. August the 9th is a meet and greet. It's a meet and greet. We haven't selected the location yet, and that's going to be invitation only. Then on
Okay.
August 10th, that's going to be something else. The location for that is Harbor 360. This place, Harbor 360, is inside Yacht Haven Grand in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So all you folks out there, you have enough time to get your airline tickets and come on down to the Virgin Islands, okay, for this amazing event. Harbor 360 sits right in the ocean, right in the ocean. You just walk out, and when you walk out, you're surrounded by water in the marina with mega yachts. That's where that's going to be.
Wow.
And that particular night is Sheen Beauty. It's going to be something else because Sheen Beauty been with us for the past, I say, almost 5-6 years. But for the
And
past
Sheen
three,
Beauty is a magazine, correct?
Sheen Magazine. I'm sorry, Sheen Magazine. Let's go.
Okay.
Sheen Magazine. Thanks for that correction.
Uh-huh.
Sheen Magazine been with Fashionista for the past 4 or 5 years. Okay, but
Okay.
for the past 3 years, we've been having Sheen Beauty competition, Sheen Beauty, Sheen Virgin Islands Beauty competition. Okay,
Okay.
that's going to happen on the 10th at the Harbor 360, and we had a little
Wow.
twist. We have a little add on to that this year. The add on is we're gonna join forces with Nairobi product. Nairobi do a fashionista hair showcase. It's like that's gonna be something as a fashionista hair showcase where we're gonna feature top salons with their creativity, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to showcase. So we have beauty on one side and the hair showcase on the other side. That same
So
night.
that's all going to be encompassed the same night out there in the middle of the ocean on the sea?
Exactly. That's going to
Oh,
take
wow.
place at Harbor
Yes.
360 on
Yes.
Saturday, August the 10th. That's the middle
Yes.
of the leg. That's
I've
exactly. That's
seen
what
that
happened.
venue. That
That
venue is very, very is it any dress attire? Is it any special dress attire for that event? How
well,
is that?
the whole weekend is fashionista. You got to dress to impress. You
Okay,
have to
dress
dress
to
to
impress.
impress, Apostle. You have to
Okay,
dress. You have to walk up in there like you're going to an audition for
like
fashion. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or if you're 85 years old. The whole
be
weekend,
ready.
every night, you got to come out with your best fashion on.
Yes,
You
yes. You
understand
know,
somebody?
that's interesting because right now, the Essence Awards are going on in New Orleans right now, and I was looking at a little bit of it today, and there's so many people there. It's just always so good when you can draw a crowd of people that will come to celebrate and to see things that are fashion, things that are, listen to people speak, magazines, and listen, I know that this is going to be great because I know that it's not only people from the island. So tell us a little bit about how long has Fashionista been in existence? You doing
This this,
this?
this is going to be my 14th annual fashionista. 14 years. and
14
and then
years.
we have people coming in. This year is going to be very, very excited. And some of the main reasons for that is, we have the founder of Sheen Magazine, Miss Kimberly Chapman, the marketing director, and the editor, and the editor. They all coming to this event. The whole family's coming. So they
Wow.
come. So they come, and then you have the Green Twins, American Next Top Model, Aaron and Desiree Green. They coming all the way from LA to be part of
Yes.
this. You know,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
like I said, you have Miss Chapman, you have Darren, the marketing director for Sheen Magazine, you have Christian, the editor, you have Pernell, the director for Nairobi Products. They coming in. They one of the sponsors for the hair showcase. So that night alone stands alone. I'm not even talking about Sunday night yet. Just on Saturday night alone is going to be something else. Saturday night
Wow.
alone is something else.
Hi, IG. How y'all doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining me here at Around the Table. I am Vision Coach Alicia, and I'm so excited tonight to have my guest, Ishmael Queely, aka IQ, who is a super producer. And I'm excited that he's producing Fashionista. As he said, this is his 14th year of doing it. It's in the settings of St. Thomas Virgin Islands, and there's so many great things going on because it's not just one night only. It's like three different evenings of this. And so your main evening is the Sunday evening when it's actually the fashion show,
The
correct?
main Correct. As a matter of fact, I knew I remember go back almost what 20 years when you was hosting that back at the
Ooh,
back at the Frenchman Reef. But now, guess what? We going back. I just thought we going back to the
the
Western
Frenchman.
Western Resort
Yeah,
slash Frenchman Reef. We going back home. We
man.
going back home because that place
Yes,
got destroyed at Hurricane Irma and Maria. So now that place is so amazing. The
that is,
Frenchman Reef, it is so amazing. So we're going back there for Sunday, August the 11th at 4 p.m. We're going to be showcasing, featuring local designers and models. This local designers, and boutiques, all in one night at the Frenchman Reef Ballroom. That's going to be
that's
amazing.
awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, I mean, you just reminded me, I actually was your commentator.
You was a commentator. You
Wow.
was a commentator. Matter of fact, that was our first sold out event. At the,
See, that's because
that was
I
the
was there.
first so that was the first sold out event because you had Ricky
Wow.
Starr, you had Bernardo Colazzo,
Yes.
you had Spalding,
Yes,
you had
I
Roosevelt. Oh man, you was at the purse strings. All those we go way back. You
way
know
back.
the
Yes.
Michelles and
Well,
all those
like you
folks back
said,
there.
yeah, we're going all the way full circle back home. I'm excited. I am definitely going to be there. So let's talk about this a little bit. What does it really people see things come and they come out and they enjoy it, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make it happen. So tell me, if you can, some of the things that you have had to do to make sure and ensure that we're no let me go back here for a minute. I realized in coming back home to the Virgin Islands how innovative you are, because for the last couple of years, I think this show was set in the middle of town, Main Street, correct?
Correct, correct, correct.
How was that like to do a show right out in the middle of the town in Main Street? How was that?
That was very interesting because I have such an amazing staff behind me because I can't do it by myself, I have such amazing staff
Definitely.
behind me because you know what really brought that on. Well, you guys know the pandemic. The pandemic when we but then that really so you know what I went to an event for Via I think almost 2.5 years ago, and we couldn't go
Uh-huh.
we couldn't do we couldn't do nothing indoors. You had to get all kind of restrictions. So I said, you know what, let's try Main Street. But even with that, doing it on Main Street, you have to get the permit. You have to go to the Department of Health. You have to get the police involved. You still have to get your social distance. 'Cause even there was
Okay.
outdoors. But at the time was Virgin Islands was really the Governor Brown was on board as far as protecting our economy with the COVID.
Hmm.
So basically I wanted to do Fashionista 2 3 years ago indoor, but I couldn't have to go outdoors. So that had to go to a whole lot of getting permits and stuff done. So we did it there 2 years ago, 2 3 years ago. Then we did it there again last year. So everything was like it was very interesting to be honest with you. And it was like
Okay.
outdoor. You cannot control the elements, So the
Yeah.
first year, we have those passing clouds. Every now
Yes.
and then you get a
Yes.
passing clouds. The first year we did it outdoor, we had a little passing cloud, and God put the brakes on that. Stopped it, and then we was able to continue. So last year we was fine. But this year we said, you know what? Let's go back indoors and try that. But for the past 2 years was very interesting to be honest with you. Very interesting.
Yes. So I assume transitioning now back into indoors planning had to be much different than doing it out. So tell me a little bit about your planning right now for what you're doing.
Well, planning. Well, keep in mind we was indoors before we went outdoors. So now we
Yes.
can bring it back indoors. So planning is a little bit. I don't want to say it's a little bit easier, but at least Mother Nature, the elements is not there, and it's indoors, and we decided to go back to the to the Frenchman weave. So now we're putting that into full swing.
Yes.
We're gonna start our heavy promotions. We already start a social media a while back. This I have a company coming in. A matter of fact, it happened to be the North Entertainment and Mr. and Mrs. Deshaun Hendrickson. They're handling all the social media side of that, coming in to help that put that into play, so to speak. Then I have Gail who handles all the logistics. I have a whole team. Then
You have a
you have
team.
Annette who's
Yes.
handle all the ticket situation. Then they have
Yes.
Naomi with the modeling type side of it. So it's like our full team is engaged. We just had a Zoom a couple of days ago. We have a Zoom every week. We have another one coming up because everybody was waiting for St. John's Carnival to go by. You know, once that go by, everything's going to be in full swing. Come off the press starting Monday. So
Awesome.
so
Awesome.
so
That
so it's like
sounds so good.
so it's like it's major. It's a lot of stuff. But Apostle. When you send up sponsorship package, you got to follow up. You got to follow up. People think like oh man, it's a long ways away. No, it's not. Because once you have an event, it's time sensitive. It's time
Yes.
sensitive. The date is there. Unfortunately for us, this is it's not a really large market like in LA where you have to put your stuff out and it's more cost effective here than it is there.
Right.
So you have its ups and downs, but at the same time you got to keep. Nobody going to give anything. You got to go there and work for it. It's not going to be given
And
to
get
you
it.
and
Yeah.
get it
And I know
exactly.
that you have, because I know that you have had the privilege to bring people like Bishop T.D. Jakes here. I know that you've brought Sanaj here to the Virgin Islands. So you're actually on it when it comes to producing and being a producer of things. So when you do something like Fashionista, how different is it from bringing like a TD Jakes here?
Well, bringing a TJX or even a Sanaj, Marvin Sapp, Donnie McClurkin, you have from fashion, you don't have a built-in audience because I do gospel and fashion.
Yeah.
See, with
Yeah.
the gospel event, you have the churches. That's a built-in audience. That's a target audience.
Yes.
You can go and tap into.
Targeted.
You,
Yes.
you can tap into. You
Yes.
have this church have 100 people. This church have 200 people. You could it's all about building relationships and letting people be a part of it. So I don't want to say it's easier, but you have a target audience. With fashion, it's wide open. It's everybody.
Yes.
But at the
Yes.
same
Yes.
time, with fashion, you want to have a nice, elegant show, elegant, and even if you do get away from elegant, even if you do swimwear can still be elegant, because when you
Yes.
go to the beach, you can still have an elegant attire, elegant swimwear on. So everything covers everything. So it's a broader stroke as far as fashion compared to gospel.
Yes. So tell me this. You have both female and male models that are coming. Um, where do you plug in to help uh, the local people on the island who are like store owners? Do they participate willingly in assisting you with clothing, or is everything flown in
Oh no,
from?
no, 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 no! I can't do a fashionista without my local audience. A matter of
Okay.
fact, a matter of fact, fashionista is about 95% local.
Uh-huh.
It's the only person. There's only two men. There's only two about at least about three models are coming in. Two, the twins, Evan and Desiree Green, and one male
Mm-hmm.
model. The rest of them
Mm-hmm.
is local models. It's all local
Okay.
models. Models, designers, and boutique is all local. So we tap into
Great.
we tap into we tap into to the local designers. We tap into the boutique. We give them a chance to showcase their collection, But this year is going to be completely different, Apostle, because we're gonna get them on board. We're gonna showcase their collection. We're gonna bring them the night of the event on Sunday night. They'll be able to tell the audience exactly how to get how to get the collection, what kind of discount they're gonna have, so on and so forth. So it's like they're gonna be able to brand. They're gonna be able to brand their collection or the boutique in a bigger audience,
Wow.
and in bigger audience nationwide,
Okay.
globally, so to speak, globally.
Listen, you are watching Around the Table, and I am Vision Coach Alicia, Apostle Alicia, and I'm sitting here tonight with my friend IQ Ishmael Kurili, and we're talking about Fashionista USBI. I am so he is trying to pull me out of retirement. The way he's
Yeah,
talking, and I'm getting excited. And so I want to make sure that if you are seeing this and you have a friend that is here on the island that may not be seeing this, running across the screen, there's a phone number, there is the website. You are able to contact him and someone will get back to you. What is the prices for the tickets?
the prices for the tickets for Saturday night is 50, and for Sunday 75. We're working
Okay.
on a package for a weekend pass, which includes, like I said, it's a Friday also, which is invitation only. That tickets is 150 that covers the whole weekend, and
Yes.
with reserved seating, limited reserved seating for the Sunday night event at the Marriott.
Wow. Well, I
I'm
am
sorry, at the
the
Western French.
Western,
Yeah,
Is it the
French Marriott.
Western Marriott? Is that what
No,
it's called?
no, it's the Western Resort and Sport at Frenchman Reef.
At Frenchman's Reef. Okay, got
No,
it.
Marriott is completely off the table.
Yes,
It's
I
the
haven't been
Western.
out there since it's been revealed, so it's all going to be new to me. I don't know if I'm going to get out there prior to your event, but I know it'll be all new to me. But I am super excited about the event that you're going to be having on the that what is it called in the
Harbor
middle of the ocean?
360. The Harbor
Yes,
360 is that
Harbor
place is
360.
Harbor
My,
360. I want to thank
uh-huh,
Charlie Ines and the Yacht Haven Grand people to come on board and working with us to push that new venue. That place is so amazing. It seats roughly 300. And like I said, it's going to be every seat is a good seat at the Harbor 360 for the Sheen Beauty and the hair showcase. So we
mhm,
want to feature at least about 6 different hair salons, and in lieu of the admission to get into the hair salons, we have, like I
uh-huh.
said, Sheen magazine is coming in along with Nairobi is one of the sponsors for the Sheen for the for Fashionista hair showcase, sponsored by Nairobi, and they're gonna give a full page ad. Check this out. They're gonna pick the best creativity or the best hairstyle for that night, and give them a full page ad in the Sheen magazine.
Wow, that
Okay.
is awesome. This sounds like it is going to be absolutely exciting. Listen, you all better get your best self together and get ready. I I'm coming at it. I'm putting on some stuff and I'm going to be coming out there. I'm going to be looking like a fashionista. I am
Yep.
ready for it all. I'm excited. Guess why? Because I have missed so many of them. And so now that I have planned to be back here and be here in August when you do it, I am going to come out. They may confuse me for one of the models. That might be okay too. you know but I'm just excited for you. I think that what you're doing, because it is a way for people who are here, and I'm hearing economic, you're empowering those people who are models, those who have boutiques, to be involved. And that place, 360, I know it has existed for a while, but it has also been closed down for a while. So
Correct.
it's
Correct.
So things are opening up and things are looking great. I'm so excited for you. I know that this is going to be just a fantastic time. And listen, make sure that when everything starts to be released, that you all go ahead, invest in yourself, and come on out to Fashionista 2024 and be a part of what um, IQ Ishmael Queely is doing here on St. Thomas. It is great for us to support each other in whatever endeavors that we're doing and enjoy ourselves while we are doing it. IQ, I'm going to take you off stage for a few moments as I do my pop up tonight, and then I will come back and grab you. Is that okay?
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
Okay. Go
Okay.
get yourself some iced tea or something to drink, and I will be back with you in about 15 minutes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being my guest tonight. Listen, I am so excited about the new format of this show and what I am trying to achieve. And so tonight we have a pop up for you. You know that this show, Around the Table, is a show where we support authors, we support coaches, speakers, women entrepreneurs, small businesses. And so tonight we have a very special pop up for you. And here she is. Hi, Lolita. Can you hear me? Lolita, can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me. Lolita, she might have her off. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
You can hear me. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Can you see me, or are we just on the live
I
voice?
I can see you. For a moment there, I was talking to you and you couldn't hear me. So we were
Okay.
trying to figure out how to get grab, but I can hear you loud and clear. I can see you. You absolutely look gorgeous tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for
I can
my
see you
as my
now.
pop-up guest tonight. Listen, Lolita, I am excited because I know that you have some great things going on. And one of the great things that I know that is going on is that you just wrote, you are reintroducing your book, and it's called Alone. There you go. It is absolutely
It is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Alone. I am so excited for you. I know that you have had your pre-order season going on for a while, but now tonight you're doing your pre-launch with me, and I'm so excited that you chose to come on the show and do a pop-up for your pre-launch. So let's talk a little bit about this beautiful book and that beautiful woman that's on the cover of this book. Who is Lolita
Who is
Ellen
Lolita
Kobe?
Ellen? I was just sitting here thinking that before I wrote this book, I remember back in 2010, no 9, and I heard in the kitchen where I was living in my beautiful home, 4-bedroom home in Decatur, Georgia, and I heard the voice of the Lord said, "Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding." And I didn't understand. I actually heard the saying to me, and I stopped in the kitchen. And I said, "What do I need to trust you for, God? What do I need to trust you for?" Because I didn't quite understand, and now I get it. He had a plan for me. Who is Lolita? A woman that has went through a lot, but now that is very resilient, has made it, and is an overcomer. I am so excited about my life. I'm the girl that when I was a little girl, I had so many dreams and so many plans, and I love singing and I love people. I love entertaining with people, and then things changed as I got a little older and got married. So this story is about how I went through marriage and how I was resilient and I pushed, and now I am victorious even through breast cancer. So that's who Lolita is, victorious.
Wow, wow, wow. I know that you have a story to tell. Listen, I know that your book is pre-launching right now and it will be available out for people to purchase it by Monday, I think, on Amazon.com. I'm so
Correct.
excited. But I know that you have your own website as well, and I did not grab your website address because they can order through your website as well. And so, how much is your book, Lolita?
The book is 19.99, and you can go out to my website, takecareofyoufirst.org. Takecareofyoufirst.org.
Take care. I'm going to put it in here
Of
of
you
you
first.
first
.org.
dot com dot org
.org. .org.
dot org. Okay, there we go. Let's create that. Take care of you first.org so that people are able to go and pre-order the book if they need to. Listen, tell us without giving away your entire book, a highlight in your book that you would want people to know.
One of the highlights in my book is how music kept my mind. And it's important that you have something to keep you while you're going through a hard time. This chapter was important to me because when I was asked and was told that he wanted to divorce, I never thought about it. I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't think it could actually happen because my faith in
Uh-huh.
God was so powerful. And I thought, God, he wants marriage. He loves marriage. And I just felt that I was a born again believer. And this is one thing that I knew God would do is to protect the marriage. And I wasn't for it. I was had a banner up saying divorce is not an option. And when he asked for the divorce, I was in the same apartment. We had moved out the house and living in a 2-bedroom apartment. And he had moved to the back bedroom to the apartment. And when he moved back there, I walked around the house asking God why. And I didn't understand why. And I didn't, 27 years, I was 26 at that time. What was wrong with me? And did he not understand that we had 3 sons and family was important? But as I laid there and he go to his back room and I go to my bedroom in the front, the idea of why and pain and disgust and embarrassment and who I'm going to tell and who I'm going to talk to, it ran over and over in my head. It just kept on going over in my head. I was so embarrassed. I'm the one that's telling people about being married and staying married, and I'm the one dealing with the D word. So
Wow.
Alicia, what I did was I put earphones over my head at nighttime, and I would fill my ear gates with worship. I would fill my ear gates with praise. I would fill my ear gates with beautiful sounds, and I would fall off to sleep in that. That was something to me that God showed me to protect my heart, protect my mind. Because there are people right now that when they go through divorce and when they go through hard times, they do not want to live. They have no hope. And my hope was firm, but I need to be encouraged. And that's one of the ways I got encouraged. He allowed me to
Wow.
just keep good
Yes.
things going on in my heart, my
Yes,
mind.
I know that you are a songstress and a worship leader and everything. So I know that that was very, very important for you. So
Yes.
how did you come up with the name of the book Alone?
Alone. I actually I could say 2017. I woke up from my sleep and I heard an audible voice. Seriously, I heard a voice that says Alone bestseller. When I heard Alone bestseller, I thought about myself. I thought about a few things. My son was going through some things, and I was trying to figure out why would I have to be thinking about alone. And as time went on, I started thinking about God wasn't talking about my son; He was talking about me. And what I realized that after I left my mama's house, after I dealt with my mom being in a church that taught her how to be more rigid in her faith, meaning that couldn't wear the pretty clothes and just took her away from the house. I just said about it. You have to read the book about my mom. But I found myself being alone when I got married. I didn't know who I was, first of all.
Mm,
I had a baby I got pregnant. She asked me, please don't get married. I went on and did it anyway. I didn't finish college and I got married. And that moment was the start of my alone moment. Being in a room with someone that's not listening to you, don't care about what you're saying and how you're saying it. Don't care if your clothes are going to be all night, be nice on Sunday. Don't care if you have an extra pair of stockings to wear. Did not understand. And I don't believe it's not that he didn't care. He just was not trained from his own daddy, from his own home, bringing it to my home. And I didn't realize it. That was when my
Wow. Moments came. Well, I'm super excited for you. Thank you so much for popping up here tonight on this show and telling
thank
us about
you.
this great book that is coming out. We will look for it definitely on Monday. Again, listen, take care of you first.org. Go ahead and order this book. It's only $19.99 and it will be available on Amazon as well. Lolita Ellen Colby, the author of this book. I am so excited for you. I want to wish you nothing but the best and that it becomes a bestseller as well and that it takes you. Is there anything in particular that you would like to leave the audience with tonight?
I just want to let everyone know takecareofyoufirst.org is all about you taking care of you first. And it's important, just as I was on an airplane, you take care, the mask comes down and you put it on you first to take care of you, then you can treat others. This book is about how to take care of yourself. After I learned everything, now I know I don't have to be alone. I am an overcomer. Now I can help others to understand how it is to take care of themselves first. So read the book alone. Let us grow together, learn how to be healthy, take care of each
Wow.
other, and so we can help others.
Lolita, thank you so much for being my pop-up guest tonight. I appreciate you so much, and I am definitely going to be getting your book. God bless you, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Alicia. Bye, everyone.
Oh, wow. Listen, people are doing exciting and great things, and we just have to support wherever we can. And that book, I'm very excited for her. She's worked very hard on that book, and now her dream has come to fruition. Know that whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is you want to see happen in your life, that if you really put in the work, you will see the manifestation of it. I'm going to bring back our guest this evening, IQ Ishmael Queely, and we are going to just talk and wrap up tonight about his venture again. This is the producer of Fashionista here in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and we are looking forward. Give us the dates again for this event and just run down the three segments for us one last time that encompasses this event.
The dates is August the 9th, which kicks off the meet and greet. It's a private meet and greet, and people will know more about it in about another week or two. The August 10th is the Sheen Virgin Islands Beauty Competition, along with Fashionista hair showcase featuring different salons, creativity, sponsored by Nairobi. And then on Sunday, Fashionista, sensational is the tagline for the whole weekend. But on Sunday, August the 11th at 4 p.m., it's going to be at the Western Resort Frenchman Reef Ballroom.
Wow. Well, listen, I am excited for you. Thank you for being committed and dedicated to this for the last umpteen years of doing this. I know that I am going to be there to support you, and I want to say thank you so much for coming on this show this evening and letting everyone know exactly what's going on. Is there anything that might have missed that you would like to say before we close out tonight?
Yeah, thanks for having me. And this wouldn't be possible without my amazing staff, of course, the Gail, the Annette, the Cheryl, which is Naomi, Deshawn, Warren, Tasha, Diamond, Cheryl, the whole nine yards. And of course, our sponsors, Department of Tourism, Bayer, then I had Color Max, of course, Frenchman Reef, of course, Frenchman Reef, Yacht Haven Grand 360, and many more to come. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Check the website out, Fashionista, www.fashionistasvi.com, or the phone number is 340-998-0506. Fashionista Weekend, August the 9th, 10th, and 11th, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands.
There we go. Listen, make sure you get your ticket, and I'm looking forward to seeing your face in the place. IQ, thank you so very much for coming in and being my guest this evening. Have
Thanks
a
for
great
having me.
evening, and I'll speak to you real soon.
Thanks for having me. God bless to everyone.
God bless you. Listen, you have been listening to Around the Table. I am your host, Vision Coach Alicia, and this evening I have been so excited about this because I've been trying to go to Fashionista for the last 3 years, and every year for the last 3 years, I have been out of town at the time of this show. But this time, I am going to be here, and I am really looking forward to what is going to happen. I want to say thank you to my guests, Lolita Kobe, that came in with her brand new book today, Alone. And so until next Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make sure that you invite someone to come and sit around the table. Bring whatever beverage you would like and just come and be here with us around the table. So until next time, ta ta.